What's happening, all you hip cats and kits? You're tuned in to 96.3, the place where we play all Shantae, all day. So we're leaving Scuttletown. It's time to venture forth since we've kind of sort of been fired from our position, unjustly I might add. And we're not going to sit around and wait for that unemployment check to collect. We're not that kind of hero. We're going to set out and make things right, and we're going to get our job back the old-fashioned way. And these grunts are going to let us pass now, which is good. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to head right, so naturally, we're going to head left. And I'd be disappointed if there weren't monsters, good sir. Hey, hey, hey. Doesn't that sound familiar? I think I know this track. But it's a little revamped here, isn't it? Okay, let me give a moment to just let this simmer. Okay, what's this? Warp pedestal. You remind me of someone. So that mechanic is still in place, just slightly different. But back to the music. It just takes you back, doesn't it? That's what I'm talking about. I love it when they do that. And another familiar theme, the underground tune. Hey, and here's that magic jam that woman was talking about. Have no clue what it's supposed to do, but we've got it. We'll just keep that in the back pocket for a rainy day. You know, one of those days where you really need to go to the grocery store, but you really don't feel like it, and you're rummaging around in your cupboards looking for something left that's remotely edible. Well, now we've got the magic jam for that. Scarecrows with exploding barrels. Truly a sick person thought that up. Because all the Scarecrow has to do is trip and fall, and well, they've set themselves up real nice, haven't they? But let's not go there. Now, even though I'm taking a lot of hits because, you know, I'm just terrible, I've noticed that the Nagas are a lot easier to deal with in this one. They only take a couple of hits, and they don't have that projectile attack. So I'm everything but terrified of them. Yeah, look at them. They're just... I almost feel bad. Like I'm in the wrong here. Because they're just crawling along with their claws out, but, you know, not swinging, not swiping, not doing much of anything. And you're probably going to get sick of seeing me backdash by the end of this. But it's like a jar of candy. I really can't help myself. I got to put my hand in that. It's just so much fun. Speaking of fun, reaching that treasure chest would be, but I don't think I have anything to get that high right now. No, that wasn't a sly drug reference. Folks, natural high is the only way to go. Take my word for it. Because when you depend on substances... Let's see, what's something encouraging, inspiring I could say? Since I put no thought into this prior whatsoever. Let's see. Help me out, guys. Throw me some slogans. Let's make a commercial endorsement together. When you depend on substances, you depend on sabotage. Yeah. When you depend on substances, my finger's pointing at you right now, but in a loving way. You depend on personal sabotage. Yeah, there we go. Drugs. The gateway to self-sabotage. Da 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 da. How's that? Can we go with that? Let's roll with that. And is it just me or has her hair gotten a little longer? Look at that reach. Shantae, what's your secret? Is it Vidal? Is it Shay? Could it be oil of Olay? But oil of Olay, that was a skin product, right? That wasn't for hair. Maybe they did hair too. I don't know. I just remember seeing those old commercials back in the day and getting a good laugh out of them. It just sounded so overly dramatic, like a 10-second soap opera. Completely unnecessary. But they probably made a lot of money, so what do I know? If it works, it works. That looks like a job for an elephant. And since Shantae's suffering from amnesia, it seems like, I'm gonna have to come back to that. Yeah, in general, the enemies seem much tamer here. Much tougher in the Game Boy Color game. But it is just getting started. Maybe they're just easing us into it. Trying to pull the wool over our eyes. Let's not be deceived. Stay ready for anything, guys. At any moment, this whole curtain could come crashing down, revealing the true nature of things that was there all this time. Yeah, and we're still not getting by him. So this is an indication that this is a more modern game. You see those indications that that's a bottomless pit. Something that is very common nowadays. Back in the day, you just had to figure that out the hard way. Because you never knew, one of those bottomless pits might not have been bottomless after all. Could have been harboring a secret for the boldest to uncover. But no, they're just sucking all the possibility out of it nowadays. Just, nope, don't go there. You'll die. And I don't mean to sound so critical when I say that, but at the same time, I can't help it. I do feel as if they've made things a little too simplified nowadays. I'll admit that back in the day, they made a lot of games far more challenging than they had any right to be, because that's not necessarily fun either, but don't make it too easy, you know? But at the same time, there are a lot of different things to consider. You know, we're in the digital age and everything is very digitized nowadays. You can download the full game. It's very commonplace. So things like instruction manuals, you know, once was a staple. Now, not so common. And I was one of those people. I read the instruction manual for every game that I received very extensively, front to back. Often, I would read the manual before I even started the game. And was I the only person who did that? I guess in a sense it's more understandable why so many games will have rolling tutorials. You know, not even something that you access on your own in the options screen, something that actually takes place as you play in the middle of the stage. I do still think that a lot of them get a little carried away with it. I miss the sense of discovery where you just kind of jump in and just figured it out as you go. Now with certain types of games, that's not as reasonable, but for the most part, like if it's a basic action game, all you really need to know is what button does what, and you know, you can figure the rest out if you're patient. But there are exceptions to every rule, so I'll end it at that. It's nice to know that we have the old man save spot there nearby. Definitely going to be revisiting him before the end of this. In the meantime, we're just going to continue to cash up, stack up those funds. And if not in this episode, the next one, probably going to revisit the shop and see if we can get some power-ups. Because if we learned nothing from that last battle in the original Shantae, it pays to have power-ups. They just could save our lives and make an impossible battle a little more feasible. doing my best not to get lost here, but talking as I go does tend to distract me a little bit, so you'll have to bear with me. It doesn't help that this background tune is so relaxing. Here I am with one eye open, just sailing away on an invisible sky, taken away to an unknown sea. The breeze is calming, the birds above me are singing a melody of a distant place, calling my name. How can I say no as I'm swept away? And another one of them, not where we want to go. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of backtracking in this, huh? Perhaps even more so than the last one. That's fine by me. I remember being so disappointed when this was originally released for the DSi as opposed to just DS, because I had a DS and I was very much looking forward to this, and then I found out that I couldn't play it and I was a little bit sad. I really don't know why they chose to go that route, because they could have expanded their audience. Oh, let's save that thought. We know her, but we don't owe her a brain. Don't believe that. No, we still haven't met her brothers at all, actually. They were mentioned in the last one too, but we never saw them. And she was holding a puppy hostage? Roddy, I thought I knew you. What? Her palate includes a dog? Guess you gotta get your vitamin C, huh? That's for canine, by the way. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh. That would be the World Wide Web. Yup. Yeah, you tried. Yeah. They're pretty up to the minute. Guys get it? I gotta admit, they have good writers on their team. Very good. Oh, see. She needs some antivirus protection. Will do. All right. And looks like she's riding solo these days, just a single caravan. And she seems like a pretty self-reliant person. I use the term person very loosely. If you prick her, does she not moan? Then again, she is a domesticated zombie. I really don't know if they're into that sort of thing. Anybody remember the way? Want to send me a psychic tip? Nah, I'll be okay. If nothing else, we can play everybody's favorite game, exhaust all options. Not quite ready to save just yet. but I'm guessing that's the place we want to go. But first we want to drop off this puppy. And I think I know just the spot. I like how we're hitting her and she's not even turning around to see what it is. Looks like I'm not the only one half asleep here, huh, Naga? And I apologize if that's not your name, but hey, you look like a Naga. Naga, Naga, Naga. Yeah, I need some sleep, huh? And this is the place we want it to be. Hello, Miss... What's her name? Yes, this is Wobble. Could you please consider a name change? For the dog's sake. Uh-oh. She's been watching too much Rachel Ray. Hopefully this won't explode in our face. Okay, it's safe. Another happy ending. And our reward for our part in it. And hey, okay, I thought Wobble was gonna come with us for a moment. So hopefully we have not inadvertently condemned that pup to a fate worse than neutering. Not quite sure if I trust her. It's fine. Sometimes you just have to walk on faith. She's learned her lesson. She's going to take better care of her friend. And now we should have what we need to proceed. Yep, we better save up now before we head into the dungeon, because that looks like a dungeon, doesn't it? Alright, we should be all set here. What awaits us inside? Great snap. Alright, just don't eat us. Sounds kind of hungry. Somehow I knew she was going to say that. Don't take it so personally, Shantae. Everybody can see. Or smell. Or touch. Or taste. Looks like you didn't have any problems with that last one, though. We didn't get worked up, did we? Yeah. You've just made yourself suspect. Congratulations. Wait, what? Did you... I'm with you. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. I'm gonna start by breaking all his vases. Raid the pots. It's the least we can do. But anyway, guys, we have our first dungeon on our hands. I'm seeing locked doors. I'm seeing torches. I'm seeing creepy crawlies. It can only mean one thing. Time to end the episode. Thanks for watching, and please join me again next time for our trek into the depths of the dark cavern. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully, see you soon.